The New York Giants kicked off their organized team activities (OTAs) this week in East Rutherford, New Jersey, setting the stage for what could be a pivotal season ahead. With new energy and fresh faces across the roster, the anticipation surrounding the team is steadily building. Quarterbacks Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, both acquired during the free agency period, headline the offseason additions. Their presence brings experience and depth to a position that's often been a point of uncertainty for the Giants in recent years. Wilson, a Super Bowl champion with a reputation for leadership and playmaking, enters the facility with a lot to prove after an underwhelming tenure in Denver. Winston, equally eager to revitalize his career, could also make a strong case for the starting job if given the opportunity. The quarterback room has become a focal point of the Giants' offseason, especially with the drafting of Jaxson Dart in the first round of the 2025 NFL Draft. Dart, a standout from Ole Miss, arrives with the raw tools and swagger to make a long-term impact. Though he's not expected to start right away, there's growing speculation that Dart could carve out a meaningful role before the season ends. The excitement surrounding Dart is palpable. Known for his strong arm, mobile skill set, and leadership qualities, he's already turning heads in practice. His development will be one of the most closely monitored storylines throughout training camp and preseason action. With Wilson and Winston ahead of him on the depth chart, Dart is in a unique position to learn from veterans while pushing them competitively. Beyond Dart, the Giants' 2025 draft class showcased a clear focus on offensive depth. In the fourth round, they selected running back Cam Skattebo, a powerful, downhill runner with surprising agility and excellent field vision. Skattebo's selection adds an intriguing element to a backfield that has been searching for stability following the departure of Saquon Barkley. Interestingly, Skattebo didn't initially expect to land in New York. Speaking on the May 28 episode of the St. Brown podcast, he revealed he believed the San Francisco 49ers were going to take him with the 100th pick. That phone call never came. Instead, the 49ers selected Western Kentucky cornerback Upton Stout. The morning of day 3 of the draft was full of nerves for Skattebo. With the Giants holding the 105th overall pick, he knew he was on the radar of several teams with early picks. As names flew off the board, the call finally came. It was the Giants. Overcome with emotion, Skattebo described the moment as one of overwhelming joy and validation. Skattebo is now in a position to earn reps immediately. With a relatively open depth chart in the backfield, he's expected to compete for meaningful touches in the Giants' new-look offense. His bruising running style, combined with a relentless motor, fits well within the team's offensive philosophy. In the 5th round, the Giants turned to the offensive line, selecting Marcus Mbow, a physical blocker out of Purdue. Mbow brings tenacity and size to an offensive line group that has struggled with consistency in recent years. The team sees him as a developmental prospect with the potential to compete for playing time at guard or tackle depending on how he adjusts to the NFL game. Then, in the 7th round, the Giants added tight end Thomas Fidone too, a former 5-star recruit who battled injuries in college but flashed elite athleticism and pass-catching ability when healthy. If Fidone can stay on the field, he could become a valuable weapon in 2 tight end sets or a mismatch option in the red zone. As these rookies begin to assimilate into the team culture, all eyes are on the coaching staff and front office to translate this new talent into results. Head coach Brian Daboll remains a critical figure in this process. After a promising first season followed by a disappointing sophomore campaign, the pressure is on to build a more competitive product in 2025. The team's OTAs have shown early promise. Veterans are engaged. Rookies are eager to prove themselves. The quarterback competition is heating up, and the offense has been revitalized with young, hungry talent. The locker room feels different, more competitive, more cohesive, and more determined. There's also a sense that the Giants' front office has finally embraced a full-scale rebuild. Instead of chasing short-term fixes, they've invested in the draft, targeted character and leadership, and focused on building depth across the roster. The moves made this offseason indicate a commitment to developing talent and creating a sustainable winning culture. The competition at quarterback will likely dominate headlines. Wilson brings poise and a history of big-game performances, but it remains to be seen how well he fits in Daboll's system. Winston, known for his arm strength and confidence, could thrive under the right circumstances. And Dart, the rookie, has a chance to shake up the depth chart if he continues to impress. Defensively, the Giants are looking for growth from recent draft picks and improvement in the secondary. Though this OTA period is more focused on offense, the defensive unit is quietly working to re-establish its identity. With young leaders stepping up and a fresh crop of talent arriving, the potential is there for a turnaround. As the weeks progress and training camp approaches, the story of the 2025 Giants will become clearer. Will Russell Wilson find a resurgence in blue? Can Jaxson Dart rise faster than expected? Will Cam Skattebo and Mbow become unexpected gems? These questions will be answered in time, but for now, the energy in East Rutherford is undeniable. The 2025 season may be a year of transformation for the Giants, not just in personnel, but in mindset. From the veterans to the rookies, from the coaches to the fans, everyone is watching to see if this is the group that finally puts the Giants back on the map.